Welcome back to Update Novi here at Fall for Novi. And with me now is Fire Chief Frank Smith. Welcome, Chief.
How are you today?
You know, I'm great, and I am so excited because this is the first year that the fire department has actually had their open house at Fall for Novi.
Yeah, it's our first year, and we kind of combined everything on a one day. We normally have it during Fire Prevention Week, and that's the week that includes October 8th, the anniversary of the Great Chicago Fire. But this year we've kind of tried to put things all together on one day and cut back where we have to and make things as economical as we can, so we're doing it all together with the city.
Well, and the staff appreciates it as well because you always have had a booth or so here and a few items. And they've had to come out here and then had to come out again in October, which we never minded, and people do love visiting your fire station, don't get me wrong. They still love visiting the fire station. But being able to have all the enhanced displays and demonstrations here today is an added plus for the Fall for Novi event.
Well, we can work off each other, and we can use the crowds that come to see the police department and everything else that's here. They can also see something of ours and vice versa, so it works good for everybody.
What do you have today here for everyone to see?
Well, in about 20 minutes we're going to be doing a burn demonstration. We've got a couple partitions set up, and we've got furniture inside. We'll burn that furniture in one area, and then we've got an identical one next to it with a fire sprinkler, and people will be able to see when that burns how much different it is and how fast it goes out with a fire sprinkler. That's probably our main one. Survival flight, we understand, can't get here today. They won't be landing at noon like we hoped, but normally they can. And actually, that, just so everyone knows, when they get a run in weather like this, they ask the pilot, could you fly in this if you had to? And they make a decision right then based on that. But for things like this, PR events, it's better for them to stay home.
I absolutely understand. You also have, I've seen kids out there with a fire hose, actually having the opportunity to hold and use a fire hose, which is always fun. You've got fire extinguisher demonstrations out there where adults can actually practice using a fire extinguisher. Yep,
and kids and our firefighters love using the fire hose all the time. Kids walk away with a big grin, and so do the firefighters when they're done. So everybody likes to be able to do that. And the extinguisher practice is good for everybody. You know, whether it's a kitchen or whether it's an office, anyone may run into that and need to have a little bit of knowledge on it. So it works well.
Very, very good. In addition, you always have brought the fire safety trailer, which is a huge hit, where you actually sit in and it fills with smoke.
Right. We borrowed it from Farmington Hills Fire Department. We have some friends there, and they got it with grant money, and that's one of those kind of things where when grant money is spent, a bunch of communities surrounding take advantage of it and can use it and get the message out. And the best part is this day is the day that we need it is not the day that Farmington Hills needs it. So it's kind of multifunctional for a number of different cities surrounding Farmington. But it works well, and people they like that feeling of what if, you know, where they get kind of disoriented, and you tell them what to do, and people follow directions. They know once they've seen it what to do the next time.
Very good. Any closing thoughts for our friends that are watching about the Novi Fire Department?
Well, we're always there for you. If you need us, by all means, call us. And the one thing to remember is Fire Prevention Week has been around since 1895. It's a week that includes October 8th, and during that whole week, if you want to stop by any fire station, you can get a look around, see a couple of the new red trucks that we've got, but don't ever hesitate to stop in. If you feel like and need your blood pressure checked, stop in. If you feel like and need someone to come check your smoke detector, come let us know. We'll be glad to come out and give you a hand and help out with whatever. And by all means, if you need help, don't call our business line, call 911.
Very good. Thanks, Chief, to you and the men and women of the Novi Fire Department for coming out today and participating in Fall for Novi. I know when I see the smiles not only on the parents' faces but on the little children's faces. They get a red fire hat to put on, and they just love that. They love being able to interact and see the vehicles, touch them, climb on them, get in them. It is just a great experience for families young and old. So I greatly appreciate you taking the time.
It worked well this year.
It did.
We are so happy that we could be here, and if it weren't for everybody in the fire department, we wouldn't be able to put on the kind of display we've got. So I'm very happy also.
Well, thank you so much for joining me. Stay tuned, because when we come back, we're going to have some other colleagues here sharing what's going on in their departments right here at Fall for Novi. don't go away.